To Huish Park first of all for the West Country derby. After successive away defeats, Yeovil were glad to welcome back defenders Terry Skiverton and Colin Pluck. But a freak training ground injury meant that Chris Wheel made way for Stephen Collis in goal. Up front, ex-Rovers striker Kevin Gall teamed up with Kirk Jackson. Bristol Rovers also made one enforced change. The inexperienced Neil Arndale was given his chance at right wing-back in place of the injured Danny Boxall. New signing Lee Thorpe began his Rovers career on the bench. Phil Duffel is the commentator.
Clearance from Collis, just held up in the wind a little bit. Yeovil are making tracks forward now in the shape of Kevin Gall, taking on his man. It's Gall, and Miller's boot made an important intervention. Kevin Gall hasn't scored this year, 10 for the season, all of them in 2003, but that was close until Kevin Miller got in the way. Jackson, forced wide by Austin. Here's Johnson. Darren Way. Kholti available further over. Tap on the ankles of Gall once more. Free kick is just about in range. Yeovil want to take it quickly though. Skiverton! Off the woodwork! Surely! It's in the back of the net. Yeovil lead. Adam Lockwood. It's the perfect start for the home team. And you have to say the goal's been coming, and it's been coming from a set play. Skiverton with the initial chance, denied by a post, but there was no stopping Adam Lockwood on the follow-up. His fourth goal of the season, and Huish Park is a sea of green and white. Poor first touch from Darren Way, but he did well to keep the Yeovil in possession. That was a late one by Graham Hyde on Kholti, and there's a bit of nonsense going on here. Hyde has raised his arms to Lee Johnson, and Bristol Rovers have lost their cool. Hyde, one of the more experienced players in the Rovers team, but his actions there were foolish, and he will now pay the penalty. A lucky man, because it's only yellow. A second yellow now for arguing, and he is off. Well, that's ridiculous, because Bristol Rovers are in trouble, and he should know better. And he should go, and go quietly now. While Graham Hyde is just digging himself a deeper and deeper hole. Shameful sending off. And I think the repercussions of that will go on long after this game. Well, Bristol Rovers' sole ambition at this stage will be to get to half-time, just one goal in arrears. And they can plot how they're going to deal with the second half. This is Way. Williams with a deep cross. Austin's header away, driven in, deflection off Darren Way, and Yeovil are 2 up. Kholti struck it fiercely, but I think you're going to have to give the goal to Darren Way, because his intervention completely foxed the keeper. It was heading in one corner, it ended up in the other, and Yeovil double their money. See the corner flag bristling in the breeze as Johnson takes the kick. Comfortable header away by Savage, but Williams finds Johnson once more. Whipped in by Williams, they've got two waiting. How many chances are Yeovil going to miss? Kirk Jackson it was. There was another player coming in behind him, but the direction on the volley was awry. Anderson made the most of the ricochet. Gets it back now from Austin. First touch was a poor one though. Johnson, beautifully flighted ball into the path of Gall. Williams just losing momentum initially, now he's worked the opening and he's worked the third goal magnificently. Gavin Williams, his 12th of the season, and there can't have been many easier. Looked like the initial opportunity had gone, but Bristol Rovers stood back and watched, and they watched a marvellous goal in the end. Kholti. Williams finds Lockwood, who's just easing his way forward from the back. Nice ball. Kevin Gall, Miller's feet in the way again. Carbon copy of the first half incident when Miller's right boot denied Kevin Gall. Might just have been the left that time. Another good hand for Andy Lindegaard. Job done as far as he's concerned. His replacement, Paul Terry. Brother John, of course, just helped Chelsea into the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Not quite at that standard, but he's a good player in his own right, Paul Terry. And here he is on the ball immediately, delivering a decent cross. The header from Jackson! Or is it? It's Pluck, in fact, who's got it. It's certainly 4 for Yeovil. It was a striker's finish, but it was a defender who found the corner. I did him a disservice. Colin Pluck makes it, well, a canter for Yeovil Town. I make that just about time up. Remains to be seen what the third official will signal by way of added on extras. Ironic cheers from the Yeovil fans as Bristol Rovers win a corner. 3 minutes of stoppage time. As Bristol Rovers, well, that was their chance to at least take something from the game, and Kevin Austin blew it.